Hello everybody, welcome back to the Barista Witch channel. I am your host Misha, and today we are discussing the Autumn Equinox. But before we get into it, please remember to subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot, it means a lot. And that way you will be notified whenever a new batch of cosmic tea comes your way. I post weekly videos on the various astrological transits that are happening, educational videos on what's going on with Jyotish, what does it mean, different terminologies and symbolisms of the planets and the houses, etc., etc. And coming up, I am getting into some celebrity chart reading. So getting into different celebrities, looking at their astrological chart from a Jyotish POV, a Jyotish lens, which is their true chart, to really see more about this person. For example, Beyonce famously calls herself Virgo this, Virgo that. That woman is a Sun Leo if I have ever seen one. So if you're like, what the fuck is she talking about? Subscribe to the channel. And then once you have done that, head on over to patreon.com/The Barista Witch, where we really get into the nitty-gritty details of all of these astrological transits. For example, if Venus is doing some sort of interesting transit, or if there's a lunar transit. I do tarot spreads for all 12 astrological signs over on patreon.com. Full spreads getting into the juicy details of how these transits affect you, whether you're an Aries or Taurus or Gemini. And I recommend of your big three, so you get a nice, juicy, intuitive feel for how these transits will affect you. And as an Autumn Equinox special, I'm doing a bit of a giveaway if you are at all interested. And this giveaway means that you will receive a free 20-minute tarot and astrological reading from me based on your birth chart. I will look at your chart, so send me your details, ask me some questions, and I will layer tarot cards over your chart, letting you know how the current transit is affecting you, the details of your natal chart, and asking spirit to tune in with some tarot and oracle cards. The rules for application are: you must be subscribed to the Barista Witch Patreon channel, and you need to get 2 more friends to subscribe to the Patreon at the $5 level. It's just 5 cents a day, and then you will receive your free 20-minute reading. And if your friends also want to bring in 2 more people, they will also receive 20-minute readings. So spread the word, hear ye, hey all you people, hey all you people, hey all you people, won't you listen to me? And of course, in addition to giving you the cosmic tea as to what is the autumn equinox, what specific transits are happening during this autumn equinox, how will it affect us, linked in the description box is the video for my autumn equinox pick a card reading, where I incorporate rune stones, tarot cards, oracle cards to give you the cosmic tea of how this autumn equinox will affect you. The link is in the description box. Click away. This is a 2-parter, so watch this video, watch the tarot spread video, watch them in whatever order spirit has decided to give you this information. But if this video has landed in your For You page, that means this is meant for you and you are meant to be part of this cafe cup. Happy equinox, let's get into it. First of all, the autumn equinox in 2024 will take place on September 22nd. The word equinox is a Latin word and it means equal night. So during equinoxes, on the autumn equinox and the spring equinox, light is equally distributed for 12 hours of the day and 12 hours of the night. In pagan traditions, the autumn equinox is termed Mabon. Mabon is essentially a harvest festival. We see this imagery everywhere of pine cones and gourds, pumpkins, acorns, squashes, that big cornucopia filled with the harvest. And this is a holiday to celebrate the fruits of our labor, all of the gifts that nature has given to us that we can use as sustenance to provide support throughout the cold, hardy winter months. During this celebration, there would be feasts, there would be fires, there would be rituals to praise these pagan gods and deities, to thank them and to ask for protection for their crops, for all of the things that they harvested, to make sure that they last throughout the winter months. So in a more like 2024 interpretation of this, if you are a farmer, fine, but seeing how we can ask spirit to protect the fruits of our labor, whether that be the fruits of our labor for our mental health, emotional health, physical health, spiritual health, the fruits of our labor in our work, in our relationships, in our home life, whatever it is that you've put in a lot of work and effort into how can we see that that's protected and last us throughout the winter. So as we shift from hot, balmy, sticky, humid summer and we move into this crisp, cool kind of quietness of autumn, Spirit asks us to reflect on having balance in life, give gratitude for the abundance that we have, gratitude for what we've harvested, and ask for protection to keep all of these things that we've worked so hard to attain. This is the perfect time to reflect back at like, this year was a year and look at all the things that you got out of this year, what lessons you learned, what things you realize no longer serve you, what people, jobs, career paths, living situations, and then also see like, okay, that's what no longer serves me, but this is what I gained from it. It's literally kind of composting the shit that's in your life to see how you can manifest it into serving you for your greater purpose. And then asking Spirit to protect us for this really deep, transformative inward journey that we will take once we enter winter. Because winter is a time of solitude, quiet, seasonal depression is a thing. So during the autumn equinox is when we fortify ourselves with whatever we need to prepare for the winter months. Autumn is all about being introspective. It's all about rebirth, transformation, transitioning. It is a period of change. It is a more influx motion. And if we look outside and we see the leaves falling from the trees, they just do it. They don't freak out or scream or cry or throw up about it. It just happens. And if you want even more insight into change, so some things that we can do to honor this equinox is to cleanse our home. So just like we have spring cleaning, think of autumn cleaning, but it really is like a Marie Kondo, getting rid of what no longer brings you joy, getting rid of what no longer serves you, because the theory is that we're gonna be sequestered in our homes for the winter months. Like, we don't go outside as much, especially if you live somewhere like I live on the East Coast where it's fucking cold in the winter time and like the wind is painful. We don't go outside. Since we know we're going to be in our homes for a long time, autumn is about letting go. So think of all the things that we've accumulated in our home, in our minds, in your workstations, and clear those things out. Literally get rid of them. If you want to really celebrate this autumn equinox, you could do a bit of a bonfire to release that energy and compost it into the ether, safely. Don't burn like plastic or some dumb shit. It's a way to get rid of what no longer serves you in this spiritual way and make space. If you're going to be sitting at your desk, if you're someone who works from home and you're going to be spending more time in your home office, at your desk, whatever it is, rather than going out to a cafe or whatever it may be, clean out that area. We probably will be cooking more at home rather than going out to restaurants. Clean out your refrigerator, clean out your cupboards, get rid of anything that's been lingering in your freezer or your fridge, clean out those things. So cleansing your home is a way to let Spirit know that you are trying to get rid of stagnant energy, remove negative energy, and make space for abundance, make space for balance, gratitude, all of these things that signify autumn. And as you cleanse your home, you could even burn some sage, burn some Palo Santo, ethically sourced. Open up your windows, don't let the spirit just kind of like run around in circles, and set the intention of making space, creating harmony, balance, abundance, and having gratitude for all of these things that are coming into your life, removing stagnant energy and bringing in prosperity, abundance, and positive energy. Autumn is inevitably linked with the concept of letting go, rebirth, death. Another symbolic practice you can do to honor the autumn equinox is to eat all of the apples. Apples have this intrinsic link with autumn, so you can go apple picking, you can harvest some apples, you can make apple cider, apple juice, apple pie, whatever the fuck, but use apples in your day-to-day, something that you've harvested, and give thanks and gratitude for abundance during this time. The autumn equinox is the perfect time to focus on the things that you have. Back in the olden days when people were harvesting and farming, they wouldn't worry about like, oh man, I can't believe I don't have this, I don't have this. They were like, wow, I am so grateful for this crop. I'm grateful for this harvest that's going to sustain me. Look at this abundance. Look at all of these beautiful things that nature, spirit, the universe has given to me. I would recommend that during autumn, if you can, wake up every day, write 3 things that you're grateful for. And it could be as simple as, I'm grateful I woke up this morning. I'm grateful for this cup of coffee. I'm grateful for this random witch on YouTube. Like whatever it is, but write 3 things that you're grateful for to over time start to shift your mind, shift your emotions, shift what you focus your intention on, to be one of prosperity, abundance, and just having all of these beautiful things in our life rather than focusing on what we don't have, because who does that serve? And realistically, think about those instances when you're around someone who just constantly complains, constantly vents about things they don't have or the lack of. That shit can be fucking annoying, and no one wants to be around that energy. So think about how you speak to yourself, about how you speak with other people, how you speak about the various facets of your life. Talk about yourself with kindness, abundance, positivity, and prosperity, because thoughts become words and words become actions and actions become intent, and they form our character and our day-to-day life. So one thing that's definitely going to be prominent during this autumn equinox is a bit more love in our lives, romantic love. Because Venus was just in Virgo, which is its sign of debilitation. And when a planet is debilitated, it is weak and it cannot perform and give us the results of the planet's significations in the proper way. Meaning, relationships are fucked. Long story short. Venus has now moved into Libra, which is its own sign. And Venus is very, very, very happy in Libra. It's very positive. So we should see a bit more abundance in the themes of Venus, such as luxury, having a good time, being a bit more sensual, getting a little bit more naughty. So you can look to shed whatever no longer served you romantically, especially since for the past 40 days with Venus being debilitated in Virgo, I'm sure maybe some difficulties maybe cropped up in relationships, maybe dates just didn't fall through, maybe disagreements in relationships, breaking up, whatever it is, whatever mindset or emotional attachment you may have had toward a person or your relationship with dating, let it go. This is a new season. This is a new time. Summer relationships are vastly different than cuffing season relationships, okay? So let that shit the fuck go. Step into the abundance, the harvest that we can now cultivate into our life and give thanks for the abundance that is being provided. So my loves, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Barista Witch channel. If you liked the video, if you made it this far, please drop a little maple leaf emoji into the comment section to let me and others know that you are a real one and you stayed all the way through to get that full batch of cosmic tea. And if you found this helpful, check out the description box for my linked video for my Pick a Card tarot reading for the autumn equinox. I get into it with some tarot cards, oracle cards, and rune stones to see exactly what this autumn equinox has in store for you. And if you want even more cosmic tea, even more delicious goodness, head on over to patreon.com/The Barista Witch, where I get into the readings for all 12 zodiac signs. You can watch it from the perspective of your rising sign, your moon sign, and your sun sign to see exactly how specific transits will affect you. The eclipses, what Venus is doing, that video is coming soon, Mercury, all of the goodness. Thank you so much. Remember to like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn your notification bell on so you know whenever a new piping hot batch of cosmic tea is coming your way. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.